Calma e tranquilidade são as ordens do Senhor. Calma e tranquilidade para receber o amor.
And very easily, as if a higher consciousness of your own body systems come into play to bring forth an alignment of peace and harmony within the physical, mental, and emotional body. A knowing of such that in this eternal now, all that can exist is peace. All that can exist is balance and harmony. And so the very sacred in-breath and out-breath finds its own perfected rhythm. The adjustment of the physical body finds its perfect peace, as does the emotional body and the mental body. And there is the very real knowing that just for these few moments now, that all issues of a physical, mental, and emotional world can be at rest. Just now, in the sacredness of this unshakable peace, all thoughts, all intentions, all feelings, all focus is in this moment, this eternal now, this sacred point, this divine immersion, this radiant light, this unconditional love that moves in higher aspects of ourselves, in higher frequency bands of illumination and radiation of profound and boundless love. And so we breathe with ease. We breathe in full awareness and consciousness in each and every nanosecond what it is that we are doing, experiencing, feeling, and creating. And there is this inner knowing that this divine in-breath and out-breath is sacred, holy, and powerful. And so we breathe consciously as divine co-creators, remembering that it is the breath of Brahma. It is the divine that breathes through us, in us, and around us. And in this remembering, we move into alignment with this divine in-breath and out-breath, illuminating the very atomic and subatomic aspects of our electromagnetic field. That this divine radiance glows and expands within our own field on the physical, mental, and emotional level. And so we breathe with intention, deeply and rhythmically. A divine attunement and rhythm with the very cycles of life, with the very orbits of celestial bodies that move around a myriad of suns. And as we do, we feel this ever-anchoring, unshakable peace this steadiness, this anchoredness into unconditional love and radiance. As if we are being adjusted and aligned and recalibrated for a perfect attunement. And as the various adjustments take place within our own field, as if you would see a sunflower that moves towards the sun in its most magnificent radiance, so too in this moment. There is this movement and adjustment within our own physical, mental, and emotional bodies to be on point, to receive this divine glowing streams of radiant light that begins to stream in as if rain upon a field of flowers. And as we sense this and look at this, there is no end to it. And so we open up all aspects of our field, from our physical body, our mental and our emotional body, our subtle bodies, and the awareness of our higher bodies of light expand to receive this blessing, this gift, as manna on high. And we come into the understanding that this is a profound and a divine blessing that comes to us in these higher radiant codes of light. And in these higher radiant codes of light, it comes into divine, holy, sacred resonance with our own vibration in its proper octave. And as it does, there is a complete blending and communion with this higher radiant blessing that comes on high. And we breathe with intention. And we simply breathe and receive. We breathe and receive. And the message of the anointed ones come. The anointed ones, anointed in the higher levels of celestial realms of light. Mission and purpose, partnerships, collaborations, to move together as the children of light in a divine and sacred bond. And in this divine and sacred bond, this commitment of light and radiance, from the Ansof or light, the limitless light, coming in a compassionate heart, boundless, in the essence of the divine, of unconditional love, this coalescence, this interthreading, this mingling, this cooperation, this harmonic moves in as a divine collective in many layers, in many resonances, and in many expressions. But it holds the divine seed code of purpose and mission to bring forth the higher vibrations of light and unconditional love into divine worlds whose destiny is that of sacredness, balance, and peace. And so as great seeds put upon a field that flower, it is the anointed ones who come into re-remembering of purpose, in a re-remembering of higher service, and find themselves in worlds that seem foreign and distant. But it is in this anointing, as in a great rain of refreshment, nurturing and empowerment, a strength and a radiance that glows and flows, bringing in the divine collective as a great wheel with many cogs working in a perfect harmonic, in a perfect rhythm, creating the divine plan of the anointed one. And in this higher vibrational, dimensional agreement, partnership, communion and collaboration, a grand and great blessing comes upon the worlds of these anointed ones. And so we now in this moment embrace these divine radiant codes of light, streaming in an unconditional love as a great and refreshing rain, nourishing, balancing, repairing and healing. And we breathe with intention this radiant blessing that falls in this moment upon the anointed ones, re-remembering the plan, the purpose, the mission. And just as you would have the opening and the flowering, so too the anointed ones flower into their radiance, their fullness. And with this divine empowerment, higher wisdom and guidance, ever reaching, holding, grasping and anchoring this unshakable, dynamic, even through a physical, mental, and emotional world that can be chaotic. It is in this higher connection, this radiance, this anointment of blessing that we hold and embrace. And the anointed ones that hold the divine codes and the memory, as great seeds scattered around the earth, bloom and bloom and bloom with this divine blessing coming here in this eternal now. Here comes the divine and sacred holy energies of the radiant beings of light who come with this blessing in the anointed ones. We breathe with intention. We hold the light and the radiance. And all we do is breathe and receive as these great sentient beings of light hold this sacred space. To receive this blessing breathe with intention. Our ability to receive light is boundless. Our ability to receive light is boundless. Our ability to receive light is boundless. And as this streaming energy continues to pour in, you may feel it, sense it, feel it in different parts of your physical body, your mental and your emotional body. Simply breathe and receive. There is a deep, deep, deep memory within each one. There is a deep, deep, deep memory of the divine anointment, the divine appointment. And with each and every holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath, it brings us to this deep memory, this cosmic remembrance of the anointment, of the appointment. And so we continue to breathe with intention as the extended family of light continue to move in resonance, holding higher octaves of light, geometries, harmonies, and tones, bringing in the memory of the cosmic anointment, the cosmic appointment. And as it streams into the very bone marrow of the physical body, into the crystalline energetics of the blood, into the very molecules, atomic and subatomic levels, into the subtle fields, into the expansiveness of who and what you are, into one divine collective singularity of mission and purpose. A holy and divine collaboration of many dimensions and realms, expressions, and purpose. And we hold these divine energetic codes that continue to build knowing that our physical bodies, mental and emotional, can take in these divine energetics even as we choose to observe from a distance and allow the physical, mental, and emotional body receive only. In whichever way you receive this, you feel the unconditional love profoundly pouring in from the expanded family of light. We receive this cosmic Christed anointment. We allow the memory to come back to us, more clear, more profound. It moves in our steadiness that transcends the physical world, as we clearly are in the world but not of it. And it is in this higher anointment, this higher memory, that we hold on to with each and every sacred breath and receive this blessing. For as we are blessed, we are to bless the world. And as we are blessed, we are to bless the world. And as we are blessed, we are to bless the world. Remember, as we are now acutely aware of the higher dynamic of light that courses in and through our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, expanded into our own electromagnetic field, expanded into the circle of light, expanded into the concentric circles of light, of radiant beings of light, in all directions, in all ways. As we merge together as this one divine singularity of purpose and intention, as we hold these sacred divine codes, as we hold the memory, we now see within our spiritual eye our sacred planet, Gaia, Terra, called by many names. But we are intricately connected to her and she to us. And as we hold this higher radiance, as we adjust ourselves into the energy that flows in through us, whether we choose to be in our body or temporarily out of it, we simply allow these higher anointment blessings to flow in and through us. And as we picture the sacred earth in the middle of this circle of light, in all of her expressions, in all of her dimensions, in all of her realms, we pour to her now our blessing from the celestial realms of light, coursing through our own physical bodies, mental and emotional. Our connection to her, her connection to us, flows to her, bringing in the higher geometries, harmonics, and codes, filling her up, repairing, balancing, and healing. We hold her body in sacred vigilance and pour out the blessing to her as we are blessed within our own bodies. And we see these straining streams of light moving in like refreshing rain upon her body. Moving into the very crevices and the deepest cores of her sacredness to help heal, to help balance, to help clear. We hold the divine energetics within our own physical, mental, and emotional bodies as we hold it for her and all life. as the higher dimensional realms of sentient beings hold it for us. We remember to breathe and allow the energies to move through us. And as the sacred earth moves back into the original template, we hold the original template for the human kingdom of the divine Admin Kadmon. We hold the memory of the human kingdom of the Admin Kadmon. We send forth the memory to the human kingdom of the Admin Kadmon. We hold the divine energetics to the human kingdom of the Admin Kadmon. And all of our focus, intention, and the energetic we hold now, we put our laser beam focus upon the human kingdom. For as the human kingdom remembers, the cascading of blessings and change and healing and balancing and harmonics will flow into all the kingdoms upon the earth. And so we bring forth this brilliance of light into the human collective, into the unconscious and the conscious. And we hold the memory of the Admin Kadmon. We hold the memory of the divine human. We hold the memory of the divine Admin Kadmon. And as we work with our expanded family of light from all streams of consciousness, from all realms, dimensions, expressions of the one eternal Father, eternal Mother, we are the ones to focus on the physical, mental, and emotional planes, the reparation, the healing, the balancing of the sacred earth. And so we hold the divine energy of the human kingdom Admin Kadmon, the human energy Admin Kadmon, the human energy Admin Kadmon. Divine codes and stralings of light still continue to amplify and anchor. We hold this space and focus these few moments more. remembering that our ability to hold light is boundless. Our ability to hold light is boundless. Our ability to hold light is boundless. We hold the divine energetic. We continue to hold this space so this great work can be done. As we put our intention and send forth the memory to the human kingdom, the divine Admin Kadman, the divine human. We bring forth the memory. We bring forth the memory. We bring forth the memory. And now we once again look with our spiritual eye to sacred earth. We once again shine upon the collective unconscious and conscious of the human kingdom and bring forth the radiance blessings of the anointed ones. And we sense the return. And with that, we can begin to sense the stepping down of energy. We can see that the strailing streams of light begin to go back to its source. As we draw in our electromagnetic field, the radiant beings of light draw in theirs. And our intention is to come back fully into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies. And our goal is to be completely grounded to our sacred earth. That we still will hold the energetics as much as we can of the divine Admin Kadman, the memory of the anointed ones. And so we draw in our energies. And we are centered and we are balanced and we are harmonized. In the memory that we are ever connected to the realm of the anointed ones. And that we hold the memory, the original thought. And on the count of 3, we will be back, awake, alert, and grounded. 1, 2, take a very deep breath in. And 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.